Hi! So, the problem to solve today is the cinema theater decay. That was a bit dramatic. Now, you see, years ago, the cinemas were a place of popular socialization, entertainment, and cultural consumption. But nowadays, it's just a mere shadow of what it was. Now, to have a better perspective, we hired some generic doctors and we did a research work to empathize with the customer and to know what the actual situation is. The targets of this initial testing were all kind of people, both young and old, even though the project was first focused on 18 years old teenagers. The answers we got were pretty much varied and different from each other, but there were some ideas that shined overall. The first conclusion we got was that the weather was a relevant fact on making the choice of going to the cinema. Unfortunately, we can't control the weather yet, so we got to discard the idea of establishing a permanent thunderstorm that will make the world perish into absolute darkness. The second conclusion that we got was that the elevated price of the cinemas make people refuse to have that experience. As much as we know, we can't control the global economic market yet, so we try to find another solution. And in the last place, we have the third conclusion that was incredibly surprising: the lack of cultural education in our society. Even though it was really difficult to make some notorious changes in that minefield, we tried to persist with a kind solution. So, back in the green business. For now on, we will use Michael Ray as our own story avatar in way to help the explanation. So Michael is a hip-serious 20-year-old young man. His economic situation is not gorgeous, but he can go once per week to the cinema. When Michael goes right on the ticket seller, he kindly pays the money. Those are €9. But then, Michael is hungry and he wants to buy some snacks. There, he spends all the money he carried on, about $200 million. But Michael is not sad. He thinks,
"It's okay, this movie is gonna be great! I've waited a lot of time to see Transformers 7, haha!"
Some moments later, he realizes that he was pretty much wrong. So, what did Michael learn about this experience? That paying to watch movies sucks? Maybe that's a way to say it. We prefer to think that it wasn't worth it. So, how can we make it worth it? For that, we have designed 3 new whole theater rooms to make the experience worth it. The first room we designed is directed to those full of pain souls that travel alone through the world. It's small, but the space is much bigger than it seems. The screen is carved to have a better visual experience. The seats are more comfortable and offers a full homemade feeling. But the important thing in these rooms is the content shown on them. You know, the subs and the dubs are not the best always. That's why your original version room is a must-be for a lot of people, as our research shown us. Indie movies will also have their space with themes from all around the world. And of course commercial movies, because who doesn't want to see a popcorn movie absolutely alone? The perfect cinema center will have 3 of these rooms at least, each one with different content. This way you can enjoy every kind of movie in your own way. Then we have the mix room. This room is designed for those persons who like to enjoy a film with their friends. Remember that everything is better while sharing it. But you may be thinking, what about the kids? Does anyone think about the kids? The answer is yes, we do. That's why this room is also designed for families with large sofas and tables. The concept of this room is based on the mix of both traditional theaters and homemade rooms. This way, we created a big space, full area with different sized sofas and zones. Each seat adapts to the number of people who is coming. There will also be a snack service in the previous 20 minutes of the film, and in the middle of it with another 10 minutes. The tables here will have an integrated touchscreen. From there, the customers will be able to order their snacks before the movie starts. Pretty genius, don't you think? The third room is the acclaimed restaurant room. In our testing phase, we realized how much this idea was successful. I mean, who doesn't want to have a nice dinner while watching a movie? Actually, 70% of the test subjects told us that they always link the cinema with dinner. So why don't combine those concepts? This room is also really large and have also some nice sofas and tables to have dinner. And we wanted to focus also on the education problem. You see, it looks like the education system is really complex, and restructuring it from the bottom is an impossible mission. So we have decided to propose a cinema subject for now, in way to change the concept of cinema from entertainment to culture. This has been everything for today. We hope you appreciate our project. Now the agents will make a deeper explanation of the project and will answer all of your questions. Goodbye, and remember, make it different.